So we had a really good turnout.
More farmers are looking to switch to new water-saving technologies. Meanwhile, here on Capitol Hill, more conservation bills are being introduced.
We know there are better ways to water.
I'm Ben Winslow on the Hill. New legislation introduced here would track just how much water golf courses use. But the numbers may be hidden from you, the public.
There's more agricultural producers that are wanting to put more innovative practices on their operations, more people that want to do their part to help the lake out.
The Utah Department of Agriculture and Food just finished a new round of applications for what's called agriculture optimization. It's incentives to get agriculture, the state's top water user, to switch to new technologies that grow crops with less water.
This was the highest round of applications we've ever got. So it was 392 applications totaling $59 million worth of requests.
The program has been tweaked to better track water savings. Reporting from Fox 13 News and the Great Salt Lake Collaborative found it is saving water, but the state couldn't exactly track whether it was actually making it downstream to places like the Great Salt Lake. There are bills now in the legislative session to better track that, but the sheer number of agriculture producers willing to apply for these grants is good news.
I feel good about the agricultural community and their willingness to respond to the needs that the lake has.
More bills are being introduced aimed at helping the Great Salt Lake.
Great Salt Lake amendments.
Senator Nate Bluen's new bill would require a plan to ensure the state takes advantage of good water years.
Making sure that we can get as much of that flow to the lake, because last year we saw people kind of tuned out when they saw how much water that there was, and we need to be focused on it. We need to be making sure there's a plan to get it to the lake.
Another bill would track another big water user.
The one big water user that we've missed and don't really fully understand is our golf courses.
Senator Dan McKay's bill would track how much water golf courses across Utah use in an effort to look for ways to save water. He says some haven't upgraded their irrigation systems in decades.
The golf courses have all really objected to somebody digging into their practice because they own the water, right? They have a water right, they have the ability to use it, and so they're concerned about somebody questioning them about their right that they might lose it.
Senator McKay's bill does make golf course water data protected from public view under Utah's public records laws. He says in that way, it's like individual homes. Past efforts to track golf course water use has failed because of a lot of opposition to sprinkler shaming.
Sprinkler shaming is a real issue. What I know is everybody would like to know more about somebody else's business.
And there are a number of water conservation and Great Salt Lake bills that are under consideration right now in the Utah State Legislature. Some of them may get committee hearings later this week. On the Hill, Ben Winslow, Fox 13 News, Utah.
Water use at most of Utah's golf courses is public record. It just needs to be requested from different sources.
And that's exactly what our content partners at the Salt Lake Tribune did last year. The roughly 75% of courses they were able to get data on used about 23,600 acre-feet of water in 2022. That was a big improvement over 2021's 25,400 acre-feet, despite 2022 being a down year for precipitation. To put those numbers in perspective, 1 acre-foot is about enough water to support 2 Utah households for a year. The biggest water user was Copper Club in Magna at 1,085 acre-feet. However, some of that water is also used for industrial purposes. Next on the list was Sand Hollow Resort in Hurricane, where 943 acre-feet of water was used.